Hello, everyone. First, we hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. In these extraordinary times, we thought it may be helpful to share some insight we've been gathering from our partners in the marketplace and from you, our clients. We are pulling together our practice leads within the firm, and today I'm joined by Mike Chase, who is a partner and senior consultant within our endowment and foundation group. Mike will spend the next couple of minutes giving us some great insight from what he's seeing and hearing in the marketplace. Mike?
All right, thanks, Ryan, and good morning, everyone. So certainly challenged times in the markets, as everyone knows. I'd say one of the key things to remember with regard to most endowment foundation portfolios is that they are built to withstand market volatility events like this. Generally, they're diversified in a number of different asset classes. They're not reliant solely on the equity markets to drive their return. And a lot of the reason we own those other asset classes is for this reason in particular. They do offer some volatility dampening, some various liquidity sources, and a number of different return streams that aren't tied to the really sharp market volatility we're seeing both on the equity side and recently on the fixed income side as well. So I guess just know that, while absolute results we're seeing from the equity markets are certainly eye-opening and painful, and that endowment portfolios can't escape this completely, that a lot of the other exposures in the asset class are behaving the way we'd expect them to, and the portfolios are really designed to withstand these types of market shocks. There's really been three things that we've been talking to clients about in the last couple of weeks that I wanted to outline here, and I think the goal is to update these key points on a go-forward basis. First and foremost is cash needs. So a number of organizations right in these times are dependent on those draws, both the regular draws and maybe a special appropriations for whatever given reasons as operations can be stressed in this unique environment that we're in. So we've been talking to clients about the timing of their draw and also the source of their draw. So as I mentioned previously, we have exposures in the portfolios that are designed to be downside protectors and volatility dampeners and liquidity sources in this environment. Generally the core fixed income or treasury positions, and those have behaved as necessary and are really there to fund near-term cash needs and also any capital calls requirements across the portfolio. So that's generally been the case, and in most endowments and not-for-profits that they're supporting are well protected there for any immediate cash needs. And then we're also talking with clients and helping them model out, the longer-term impact of this. I think there's a lot to be determined there, but helping them start to think through those types of situations and making sure we can facilitate them moving forward. Number two would be rebalancing. So while it's, generally in these times of market stress, the last thing a lot of folks want to be talking about is re-risking the portfolio. Generally, these are the best and most opportune times to do so. Doing so on a thoughtful basis. So while there's a number of asset classes that have held up well, those typically can be a source of capital to move back into things like equity markets, certain portions of the fixed income markets and other asset classes to take advantage of these dislocations. So we are having those conversations with clients. I think it's important to stay focused on the long-term strategy that we spend a lot of time helping clients construct and focused on, and ultimately we think that's the best way to get through this. And that generally means staying true to rebalancing approach. And while it could feel painful in the near term, longer term, it should pay huge dividends to the portfolio and into each of the organizations. And then lastly, I'd say we're having frequent check-ins with clients, committee members and boards, some even as frequently as a weekly basis. We think that's probably a good idea in this type of environment, not only to give an update on what's going on with the portfolios because it is changing through this volatility on a daily basis, but also just on the organization in general and making sure that trustees can keep up kind of a close eye and finger on all the considerations that each unique organization is working through. So we've been happy to host and are recommending clients have regular checkpoints through this type of scenario that make sure everyone's on the same page and that the strategy is adhered to longer term. So just wanted to outline a few of the key things that we've been seeing and speaking to clients. We'll continue to be available with any questions. And I think the goal is to update these webinars on a weekly basis or thereabouts to kind of share some of the additional thoughts as we move through this scenario. So with that, Ryan, I'll let you close it out.
Great. Thanks, Mike. As Mike suggested, we're going to try to do these each week for as long as we need to. If there's specific questions you would like Mike or our other partners to address as it relates to endowments and foundations, please send them to this address. Separately, if you have specific questions about your particular endowment or foundation, please reach out to your consultant and or service team. And please know we continue to be here for you when you need us. And until next time, please stay safe and healthy. Thank you.